What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing today? This is Kevin Marcus Miller, the Marketing Clarity Doc with All Approach. Today is all virtual lesson 32. We're going to continue our conversation about LinkedIn marketing. This is going to be an advanced tutorial on how to properly message your prospects. So in the previous video and the video prior, we talked about our LinkedIn foundation in all virtual lesson 30. So setting up your profile. And then in all virtual lesson 31, right, we went deeper into LinkedIn Sales Navigator and how to find your ideal audience. Now it's time to reach out. Let's dive right in. All right, go and drop a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. Okay, so here is what you need to know. The first thing you want to see is you want to have a service provider, or if you're going to do this yourself and you're a marketer, you want to have a really solid LinkedIn automation platform. A LinkedIn automation platform is basically kind of like, think about MailChimp. MailChimp helps you automate emails, right? Well, you also need that for your LinkedIn. And the reason is because if you're serious about growing your business, you can't be the bottleneck sending every small email to every prospect. Just like, imagine if you sent every email manually to those thousands of people on your email list. It would never happen. So you need a LinkedIn automation tool. Now, there's plenty of them on the market. Okay, I'm not going to recommend one or the other in this video, but what I will tell you is that here at All Approach, we actually use an exclusive platform that's not available to the public. Okay, so if you're in this video, if you're watching this screen right here, this platform, it's called Ulink. And why Ulink is so powerful, guys, is because recently, LinkedIn had a change in the algorithm where you can only send up to 100 LinkedIn connection requests per week, right? What Ulink and that team over there figured out was how to bypass that algorithm. Okay, so this tool is very powerful because it still lets you connect with a high volume of people without breaking any rules. What it does, it actually helps you connect with people who are in the same LinkedIn groups as you. So if Billy, right, is in the same business owner LinkedIn group and he happens to be on this prospect list, you can still connect with him. Okay, so that's why this platform is so powerful. If you want more information on maybe using this platform, feel free to just shoot me a message. Okay, now let's kind of just look at a basic overview, right? So the idea is very simple, kind of like MailChimp, right? You got campaigns, then you got emails or messages in the campaigns. That's simple. Here's some of the campaigns I've been working on this year, right? So one of the campaigns that I really enjoyed running was our Black CEO campaign. I wanted to connect with more Black CEOs and entrepreneurs. And so what I did is I created a Sales Nav Safe Search, like we talked about in the last video. And then I integrated that Sales Nav search. Here it is. Okay, and then what happens is this automation will send these messages in this sequence. So it'll send it to that person, a connection request with the following message. Then if they don't reply, but they accept the connection request, it's going to send them this message 3 days later. And then if they still don't reply, this is the final message I send people. Now, what you need to understand is that the reason why so many people do not leverage LinkedIn appropriately is not the tool. It's not the automation. It's what's in these messages. Most of the time, all of us have experienced this, where someone goes straight to selling us without ever asking any questions. And that is the biggest mistake you can make with LinkedIn automation. What you want to do is show solidarity, ask questions, and a clear call to action for that question that's low risk. Low risks means Facebook group invite, free masterclass invite, free webinar invite, free accountability group invite. You see where I'm going with this? Not, hey, I noticed that you're an accountant. We provide marketing services for accountants. Would you like to schedule a 15-minute call? That's how you don't do it. Let me say that again. How you do not do it is go for the discovery call on message 2. That's the biggest mistake you could make on LinkedIn. You provided zero value, and now you are just the same as everyone else, spamming everyone. So what you want to do is position your messaging in a manner that showcases that it's deeper than just providing value. You're also showing them, for all you marketers out there, you're also showing your potential client how you would market them. You're also showing your potential client. If you're a marketer, you're showing your potential client how you would market their campaigns. That's why this is so powerful. Do this in a way that shows authenticity. I'm being authentic, even though this is not me sending it, okay? Doesn't matter. It's also not me replying to the messages. Doesn't matter. You think Jeff Bezos or any of these CEOs that we all look up to, you think any of them manage their own social media accounts all by themselves? Of course they don't. Do you think people are offended when they find out that someone else was doing it for them? Of course they don't. It's only us who think that. So we need to elevate our mindset. It's okay to have help on your accounts. Your LinkedIn account, if you have a virtual assistant, or if you have someone on your team helping you manage and reply and making sure that these messages are going out and people are getting a real response, right? So after this message is sent out, then there's actually a real person responding, okay? And that does not have to be you, the CEO. It does not have to be you, the CEO. We don't have to be the bottleneck in our business anymore, y'all. We don't. There's resources for us. There's incredible talent ready to help us. So after seeing this, right, and seeing a little bit about how our approach works, if this is something you want help setting up, creating your messaging, setting up your LinkedIn automation, hiring a virtual assistant to help you prospect, okay? This week only, okay? This week only, new clients will be receiving a $200 off discount on their setup fee, okay? In order to sign up with us, right, it's a $2,500 setup fee. This week only, it's gonna be $2,300. If you're ready, you're watching this video right now and you're ready, or you've been watching a lot of these videos and you haven't acted yet, this is the time, okay? What I want you to do is just shoot us a message. All you have to do, go to allapproach.com, top of the website, hit schedule a call. We'll take it from there, okay? Thank you so much for your time today, everyone. This has been an incredible lesson about LinkedIn marketing strategies, the advanced edition. Hope this was valuable. Let me know what you want to talk about next week as well. And I'll do a poll in the group too. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.